Welcome. This is another story. Actually, this is an account that I had before that I experienced as far as a dream. But I call it the Fenceless Zoo. I was traveling through this exotic zoo in my dream. And it was fenceless. All the wild animals just stayed within area, never went beyond their boundaries. And this particular day when I was at the zoo, I noticed that people were running, scattering, trying to get away. And I couldn't stop anyone like, hey, you, what's going on? But everyone was looking like they were in stark fear. They were running and they had this look on their face of stark fear, looking behind them and running. And so eventually, as the crowd ran by me and I looked and I saw in the distance a lion. Man, this lion was tearing people apart. You can see him slinging parts all over the place, blood, guts, everything. And in the distance, I saw him, and I was at the zoo alone. And in the distance, as I was looking, he caught my eye, and he saw me, and he just took off running after me. And in this dream, I was like, wow, where am I going to run? Looking for a place to run, and he was getting closer and closer. So I saw this fence. I ran up the fence, sitting on the fence, and I could see him down below me, lurking, looking around, smelling. He knows I'm somewhere near. Then he looks up, and he sees me, and I'm like, oh, no. And he's clawing at the fence, jumping higher and higher, getting closer to my leg. And then I noticed the more fear I experienced, the more the fence teetered and tottered closer to him. But then in the distance, I saw the lion tamer, and I screamed over, hey, help, help. He came over, ran over with the long stick and the lasso, and this lion was right there. So when he came, they disappeared in the bushes. You can see the rumbling with the leaves and so forth of the bushes. Then he came out. And he came out with this small kitten in his arm, and he was rubbing it. And he looked at me and he said, is this what you're afraid of? So we actually create our fear or our confidence, our victory. A message.